I was annoyed that
Yes, right?
It was just a really stupid match.
Exactly.
But, dude, it just doesn't give you the right to say something like that.
To what? Call him out and call him a fucking retard? When he did something fucking retarded?
Call him out for trolling. Don't fucking say Down syndrome. Like, that's just...
Why does that matter if I say he has Down syndrome?
I mean...
Do you think...
I guess
do you think...
know why that's wrong, then...
I don't.
Can't really, like...
I don't. Do you think it's wrong? Do you ever say the word gay or faggot?
I mean...
I'm assuming you do, right?
I mean, the only thing I've ever said is, like, I get gay sometimes.
So are you against people using the word gay or faggot?
Depends.
Like if you did something gay and you were being a faggot, and I'm just like, FGB, you're being a fucking faggot. Are you gonna be like super offended on behalf of gay people? Do you think it's really wrong to use that word? Because I just talked about this for like half an hour on my show.
I think it's wrong.
Really? So you're like a social justice warrior, like one of those like.
Social justice warrior. I'm just saying, like, don't.
So you think that when you say the word faggot, you're being like mean to gay people, basically, right? You mean it's derogative to gay people is why you're against that word, right?
It's derogative to gay people, yes.
That's what you think.
If that's what it is, then like yeah.
What do you mean? So you think if I call you a faggot?
If gay people take it offensive, then yes, I won't say it, and I won't take offense because I'm not gay.
Wow, that is fucking crazy.
Dude,
that is crazy.
I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not even here to talk about it at all. I'm here to play,
but that's the same thing as being as me calling someone a retard. If I call you a retard, like you think
you're implying that there's something wrong with being Down syndrome. Like you're calling him Down syndrome.
No, I'm calling someone retarded who did something retarded. Okay? And FGB, look. A lot of people that are way smarter than me, I told this to Sean, have argued on behalf of my point that I'm making, that when you call someone a retard and you call someone a faggot, you're not doing anything offensive.
We've all said retard before.
Exactly. And this is what I'm saying. You're not being offensive to people who are retarded or who are actually gay. Trust me, where I live, there's one of the largest populations of gay people like in the entire world. And I used to live in Rancho Mirage, which is literally gay pride parade constantly.
We all grew up saying those things, not knowing what it actually means. I know what you're saying. Trust me, I know what you're saying. We all grew up saying those things, not knowing what it actually meant, because it was just a part of like, you know, it was just a part of yourself. So you know what I mean, like. But what I'm saying is, most of the time, you're a dick to some people.
All you're doing is, I'm not even talking about that. I know I'm a dick sometimes. Like, what the fuck? I'm not even talking about that. Okay.
I don't know. Listen.
But listen, just let me speak. Because what you're saying, no offense, is really like unintelligent, and all it does is give power. It actually hurts your position and your point. When you say that the word faggot is super offensive to gay people, when you're not using it in any type of sexual thing to say gay people are fucking lame as fuck or whatever, all you're doing is giving power to the word, okay? And you're actually hurting what you're saying.
I'm giving power to the word saying that.
No, not saying it and acting like it's this holy word that nobody can ever say is giving power to it. Do you understand how that works? If everybody has to tiptoe around a word and you're giving crazy power to it, that's what gives power to it. And trust me, like, you're arguing with me right now because you don't have like respect for what I'm saying. But if you look at very just listen, very intelligent people.
And not try to have a conversation. That's not how.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying, FGB. Very intelligent people, way more intelligent people than me, have made this point that I am making to you before, and you should look at what they're saying and why they're making that point, right? And don't even look at me. Just look at what I'm saying and look at what they say, and then you'll understand it even more. Okay?
Well, this is what I have to say. It doesn't give.
The server's still not fixed.
Just because Rue doesn't like you, just because you said shit about Rue, doesn't give him the right to go and, like, I don't know, troll and not pick and all that shit. I don't like that at all. Trust me, I don't.
Okay, but you sure as fuck didn't say a goddamn thing about that on Twitter. All you did was call me a pathetic loser.
You're a fucking pathetic loser because most of the fucking time you try to rip on people that are just trying to get better at this game, dude.
So it didn't have anything to do with this Ruru situation. You just took the situation and wanted to put your own personal thoughts on me on it, is what you're saying. So you wanted to use that and, you know, get involved in the drama.
Not just that.
Get involved in the drama and shit like that. I got you, dude. I got you. I got you. Yo, boost your own fame.
You could have said Ruru is
get yours, dude.
Not Ruru, fucking Down syndrome, all that shit. You could have said he's annoying, or you could have said that, you know, he's stupid for saying that, like, but just saying the other thing, it wasn't really like called, like, it was just uncalled for.
Holy shit. See, like, I think you're retarded for saying that. Straight up. Okay. I think you're a fucking retard for saying that. I think that is I think that is so incredibly stupid and such an unintelligent, like not even thought out at all statement that I just cannot believe it.
I literally hate getting involved in any of this.
But you did when you said it on Twitter. You put yourself involved in it. So don't say you fucking hate getting involved in something that you directly put yourself in.
Dude, I'm literally telling everybody how I feel about you because you're fucking annoying. You don't know that literally 70% of the pros in NA fucking hate you because you're
really?
a fucking asshole.
Describe pros.
I'm not gonna go into
Because
that.
then how come everybody picks me on their fucking team?
Because they want to win. You're a smart player. You're fucking good at the game.
Okay.
You're really fucking good at the game. That's true. But that doesn't give you the fucking right to be a dick.
I mean, I am what I am. If I'm a dick,
That's
then
fine.
I'm a dick.
You are what you are.
But I'm right in this situation.
Oh my god.
And you're completely wrong when you give power to them. First off, what you were saying about the word retard and faggot and stuff like that is completely wrong. And then it's completely hypocritical when you go and you say that you don't want to be involved in this shit, but then you literally shove yourself and involve yourself in it.
Oh my god.
Okay? Straight up.
Dude, that's fine that you're defending yourself, but I said what I had to say. I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
Are all the servers like this?
Yeah, I think so. The rates are fucked
Well,
up or something.
Dayz, I'm not saying this means anything, but I got a 2020,
I think UCA knows though.
2270 on the SATs. Once again, that doesn't. What does Ruru look like? There's no way this kid doesn't have Down syndrome. There is no fucking way he doesn't have Down syndrome. There's literally no way in hell he doesn't have fucking Down syndrome. I wish I knew what he looks like. I want to see a picture of him. If he has all his chromosomes there, I would be fucking amazed. Does he have like a Twitter or some shit? Why the fuck? What the fuck? Ruru auto picks Odorous because he's not here. And then he fucking picks me afterwards. Why? Why? Why does he fucking pick me? And then he picks FGB. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh my fucking god. How does this happen to me? Literally the only thing this team could do is just rush and hold W.
He's gonna be back there, dude. Can you hold top, man?
Yeah. Good comms. He's fucking top mid with a deagle.
Help.
I was blind, dude.
Oh, great.
I was blind, you fucking retard. Okay, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much, dude.
Who called you a peasant?
You wanna play A-Ramp this round soon? Just make sure. It's Hades, like the Greek god of the underworld. It's more like Hades, the Greek pleb of the bottom of the scoreboard. That's more like it. But same shit, right? I gotta join the server though. We should go. Smoke again. How does he not trade that? Please explain to me how he doesn't trade that. What? How does he not trade that? What does Ruru look like? There's no way this kid doesn't have Down syndrome. There is no fucking way he doesn't have Down syndrome. There's literally no way in hell he doesn't have fucking Down syndrome. I wish I knew what he looks like. I want to see a picture of him. If he has all his chromosomes there, I would be fucking amazed. Does he have like a Twitter or some shit? Why the fuck does he pick me? Why?
Hello?
Yo.
What's up?
So what did you say to your stream about me? What do you want to say about me? Because
you want me
the only
to...
reason, no, just show. The only reason I ask is because one of the reasons you got very angry at me was because you said, like what I said on Steam, you get very angry when I talk to my stream instead of telling the person, like, while I'm playing with them, like, I think they're fucking dumb and shit like that.
I think that's just...
Okay, just
okay,
wait.
Okay, go ahead.
But, right now you were talking on your stream about me. I don't know what you said. I tried to watch it for like 8 seconds. I can't watch streams on my comp. It doesn't work for some reason. And I don't know what you said. But to me, it looks like if you're talking bad about me on your stream, then that's kind of the same thing of what you're getting mad at me for, right? Is when I fucking like rage or whatever that someone's playing stupid or whatever. Yeah. Right? Yep. And let me just
can I respond to that first?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So it's completely different because you do this shit all the fucking time. You know, you're on your stream talking shit about people, like, you know, for the most of your stream, that's literally what your stream is. Like, you just fucking making fun of people and roasting them and shit. Difference is only you wouldn't say a lot of your stream is just you making fun of people and just like talking shit and raging.
Like,
I don't think you're being. I 100% think you're being like. I don't think you're faking any of this shit, and that's like kind of the scary part. Even like you're real as fuck with all this shit you're doing, and like your rages are real, and you know the shit you're saying you're being serious about. Only reason that I'm not really talking shit behind you on my stream. I'm literally like responding to this this whole thing because like I'm just giving my opinion on how and why I said what I said. I don't really like care to like fucking like recite everything I fucking said. So I mean, you need to like watch it if you want to hear about it. But
okay, so but your main gripe is that I talk shit about people on my
stream, right? My main thing is that you push it to the limits all the time and you take it too far, and it's annoying as fuck to play with.
Well, I mean, how could it be annoying to you? I never say it to anybody.
Yeah, but it comes back to me. It comes back to me.
I never say it. First off, I never say anything bad about you. Like, okay, I don't know where that's coming from. I always gave you super big props.
But you have in the past, but that's besides the point. It's just like in general, I see this shit happening all the time, and I feel like no one says anything to you, and I don't think it's fair because you're the only person that really takes it that far. I feel, no one else.
How do I? Let me know like how I take it too far. Yeah, like I'm an annoying fuck when I'm like fucking tilted because I just won't like get off.
It's just hard.
I know that about me, but I never fucking make fun of people like once in a while I'll do a lighthearted fucking joke about someone like when I called Uber a number 2 pencil or something like that.
That's the thing though, like you're not really joking, you're being serious.
I almost never like joke about people's physical appearances or anything like that, dude.
Okay.
Like,
but you do.
Almost never. Like when? Almost never, dude.
Okay.
Almost never.
I mean, I don't have examples to pull out for you. I don't have examples.
No, I really make it a point, Tarik, and I'm sure most people that watch my stream know, like, I really make it a point to almost never do shit like that. Once in a while, maybe, like, one time I got really pissed at Desi, right? And I said some shit. But, like, it's very rare, dude. Like, and if you get mad at something like that at me, how come you don't get mad at something like that for Mo? When
the difference,
you're friends with Mo, right? And you talk to Mo a lot more than you talk to me.
Yeah.
Mo does that shit 100 times more than I do.
Yeah, the difference
don't even deny it.
No,
and not only that, you do that shit too. I've seen you go at mini Mo and shit like that, lightheartedly.
Yeah, the difference is, dude. The difference is you.
What's the difference?
You attacking these people. It's different between me and Mo is because me and Mo are like homies. You know, me and Mo fucking do that shit all the time. We talk shit to each other like that. Same with mini Mo. Like you can't compare.
Just jokes about him.
Mo is literally like everyone knows Mo. Like that isn't you.
Okay.
You're being serious,
I'm being serious?
Yeah, you're being serious.
But I almost never make fun of people and their physical appearance. So when am I being serious?
I'm just telling you, when you're talking shit to people, you're being serious. The difference is Mo is Mo. Everyone, this is the funniest guy I've ever met in my life.
But this is what I'm saying.
The difference is that it's also different when it's your friends. Like you're saying shit.
Okay.
You're just talking shit to people and bashing them, and you're not even like
saying
friends
I
and like
take it
cool
too
with them.
far. But you're saying I take it too far, and I'm saying if all I'm talking about is Counter-Strike, how am I taking it too far? Who
But
the fuck cares about Counter-Strike?
You're not.
I'm never attacking. I've never even last night on my stream. I said, look, they asked my opinion on FGB. I said, yeah, FGB to me is always in like 6th gear, right? When in Counter-Strike you need to be able to play slow and fast, blah, blah. I said that, and I said, and this is coming from someone who FGB hates me. I have no opinion on FGB as a person. That's what I said. He could be the nicest guy in the world for all I know. He seems like a nice guy. I have no opinion on him like as a person and as his character. The only time I ever say things like that is about their actual Counter-Strike skill. And in my mind, Tarik, now maybe this is just me being fucking stupid or something, but in my mind, I could never care less of what somebody says about me as a Counter-Strike player, unless they're like the very few people that I super respect about Counter-Strike, right?
The thing is, there's a certain way.
And that's why I don't think I take things too far.
There's a certain.
I never bash
There's
people.
okay. It doesn't matter about even bashing people. Like that's like another thing. Like you will bash people. Like if you get mad enough, you will like attack them personally. But
I mean,
even if you're bashing them
like
as a player,
twice though, yes.
like you take it to the extreme where you don't have
The
to.
only time I can remember it happening was Desi though.
You don't have to. You don't have to go that far. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Is that you don't have to. You don't. There's no reason to take it to the level you take it to, and that's the annoying thing. To play with someone that is always just fucking taking it to that extreme and like has no chill. Like can you tell me Dayz why you got cut from Live by Power? Like before you guys qualified for the major, right, as a team, and then you got cut. From what I understand is that you and Steel got cut because you guys were toxic and they couldn't deal with it anymore. Is this not true?
I mean, I to this day have no idea.
That's from what I understood.
You'd have to ask like AZK and Ska.
Okay.
I mean, I literally asked Scott, and he was like,
I mean, if it gets to the point where like your teammates can't even deal with that shit, like, don't you think like maybe, you have to like maybe like you're not doing it the right way,
I mean, how I was with IBP was nothing like I am on stream.
I think you're the same. I think you've been the same person. Like, I don't think you.
Absolutely not, dude.
You're telling me that you didn't rage like this before, and like you didn't like throw tantrums at your teammates before.
Well, it's similar,
like you wouldn't rage.
Can I speak? It's similar to when I play CS with like when I'm playing Rank S and I'm playing with you, Rush, Swag, whatever. Like remember in FPL when the teams were just so stacked? When did I ever rage at anybody? Like for playing bad or playing poor or anything like that? Never, because I respected them as a player so much. The thing is, when I'm playing with someone that's really good and I just have like a lot of respect to them, when I play with Brax, yeah, once in a while I'll tell Brax, I'm like, yeah, so I need you to do this and not this. I don't think I ever raged at Brax like once before. Because I have so much respect for him as a player, and I know anything I do, if I was in Brax's situation, I probably wouldn't even do it as good as him, I really wouldn't. Brax is like a better player, especially at his role, than I am, right? So it wasn't in my position to ever be like, what the fuck are you doing, Brax? That was so stupid. I never said shit like that because Brax is better than me, and I had so much respect for him. So it really was never like that. Now, what I get mad at in Counter-Strike, my main pet peeve is when I'm playing Rank S or FPL or whatever, and I'm playing with someone like Hades, for instance, right? Or Hades, whatever the fuck you say his name. And we have like you on the team or like me on the team or something like that, and then he just goes and tries to go for a pick like he's the greatest player in the world. And it's like, I'm fine with fucking AZK going for a pick and going hard, or you going for a pick and doing like a solo play. But if you're like not as good of a player, you're not the all-star or whatever, then you shouldn't be doing that. And that's the things like I can't stand. That's what annoys me the most, okay? Because I feel that's very, very selfish play.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But
so
and what I'm saying is that's what I mainly get mad at. I never got mad at Brax on Iberpower. Like, you could fucking ask him. You could ask AZK. When the fuck did I get mad at him, Skadoodle? The only time I got mad was when Skadoodle just literally refused to communicate. Or if I died because he didn't communicate. And even then, like, I wouldn't fucking rage like I do in FPL because... So, it's just...
From what I understand, that this is...
Though. I know you're saying from what you understand, but you weren't there.
But this is, from what I understand, like, this is just your personality. Like, this is just you, and this is how you've played on your teams. And, like, this is something you're known for. where like you have this personality,
But,
you know.
but for instance, when we played in FPL, and when we always had like 4 good teammates together because of how the FPL one was. When did I ever rage at you guys?
I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you're gonna
Brax?
rage.
When did you ever see me rage at Stanislav?
Yeah,
When did
but
you ever see me rage
Brax-
at Rush? All these people that were always on a team with
Okay.
because of FPL. You
Yeah.
never saw me rage at it. So how come you think the way I act when I play with Hades, a fucking
So you're telling me
FGB,
when you
whatever,
played on competitive teams, you did not rage at your teammates the way you do rage in Rank S, where you just fucking.
on Quantic I did, yeah.
So you,
On Quantic.
I don't understand. Now you're telling me you do rage like this. You did it for
Well,
one team.
on Quantic I did because I didn't have that same respect for like Semphis as a player, for instance, because I would get really mad at Corey because Corey's mindset was it only matters like the Dar you do, and so he would go and he'd have 10 HP and he'd peak, and I would get super fucking pissed because to me it's super selfish, and he would be like, well, I'm probably just gonna die anyways with 10 HP, right? And I would get really mad at that. But then when I went to Add My Power,
okay.
it was different.
So someone just linked me this clip, and I'm sure you've seen it. And this is literally you freaking out on iBuyPower at AZK at LAN.
What?
know-
When I said peek them, don't be a fucking pussy.
Yeah,
Is-
like
that's me freaking out the same as I do in FPL and rank S.
No.
I don't even think that's completely comparable at all.
it's not the
That
same.
was
But
me telling
what I'm-
AZK that he needs to play and peek them and be confident.
yeah.
And I think that's completely different.
What I'm trying to say is like I don't think it's true where you're telling me that.
I mean, you could.
I
I
mean-
mean, if you just don't,
I don't
believe
I don't
me,
care
then
enough.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't.
Then it's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and like argue if you don't believe me, but I think from what I said,
It's
I've
just
brought
like-
up
it's just like
instances of me
Dayz, you're-
playing with good players, and it
Yeah.
hasn't
Okay.
occurred.
It's just
And
like
why would you think it happens when I play with good players in other situations?
because it's a part of your personality. If we're winning and we're playing with good players, you're not gonna rage. There's no reason to. You're not gonna rage for no reason. But the thing is, like Dayz, you know.
But I've lost with good players and I haven't raged, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you sometimes lose a game and there's nothing you can do about it. You know, like people
Yeah,
are playing.
that's what I'm saying.
People are
When I
playing
have
proper
res-
CS.
And
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. I'm just gonna say it again. When I have that super like amount of respect for a player, I never get mad at shit like that.
I didn't
Unless
see-
see them make a super selfish play, then I might.
My point is
But
that
it's
when you do get
super
mad,
rare.
that's my entire point here. Is that when you do get mad, you have no limits and you don't really give a fuck kind of thing, and it's a part of your personality. And what I'm trying to say is that like it's annoying as fuck to play with. That's my whole point here. It's just annoying to see and watch, and no one ever says anything to you because it's like you have so many fucking like fanboys and like so many all these people that just back you up because they love you. You know you're super entertaining to watch. And I said this before too.
Thank you, dude.
You're entertaining to watch because it's funny to watch you melt
are
down.
too, man.
It's funny to watch you melt down.
I
And
thought you meant my CS skill, man. Fuck you.
and yeah, so like that's why I don't know. Like I said, you have to like I guess watch my VOD because I don't really want to fucking go into everything. Like everyone keeps fucking saying all this simple and
Well,
freakazoid shit.
Can I ask you something then? From your point of view, when you saw my clip bashing Ruru, right? Just calling him fucking an idiot, calling him
Yeah.
retarded and shit, right? Did you know the context of it?
No, I didn't. But
I see. So you had no idea
No.
that he purposely antagonized me.
I said
Yet you commented on it.
because it wasn't known. It wasn't even known until after my tweets. Like people found out later on. Are you saying?
So-
Are you saying that was known? Like, is that like something?
No, I'm
I
saying
should
you
have
didn't
known.
know.
Oh, I didn't know. But regardless, I
know,
even said.
but
I
this is
even.
what I'm saying. So you didn't know the context of the situation, and this is what I'm saying. Afterwards, you're saying all this.
It doesn't
in
change
my
anything.
opinion-
It doesn't change
No,
anything.
In my opinion, you're just trying to save face.
No,
because you're
I'm
like,
not trying to save
"Fuck,
face at all. I
bro.
even said it doesn't even fucking matter. I know.
Fuck, bro.
Even after I heard he sabotaged the teams, which someone actually told
Heard.
me.
Yeah, he did.
Which
He
someone actually
absolutely
told me
did,
he
and did it
didn't.
on
I didn't watch
purpose.
the clip. I didn't watch the clip, but someone told me he actually didn't. Even after I heard that, like what the fuck? Still, like how is that shit funny? How is that supposed to be funny? You still don't think anything's wrong with what you said. The thing is, like you and Brewer are friends. You guys don't like each other, but you still think it's okay.
I have no
for you
opinion
to go
on
there.
him as a person.
Yeah, but you
I
don't. He
literally have
doesn't
no
like you.
opinion
You
on
don't
him
like
as a
him.
person. I don't know.
You
him.
would. Yeah, but you've played rank
I don't
S with
know
him
him.
so many times. You
Why
don't
would I
have an
not like
opinion
him?
on
I've
him.
never had an actual conversation with him. As a person, there's nothing I know about him. I have zero opinion on him as a person.
You know him as a player, and that's enough to make
As
an
a
opinion
CS
on him.
player, do I like playing with him?
His
Sometimes it's
personality goes
50-50.
into his CS like player.
No,
it's a part of his. It's a part of him as a
And
player.
that's different. Well, being in a competitive environment is completely different than being at like. I don't think you understand. If you ever, excuse me, fucking burp. If you ever
Jesus
knew me in real
Christ,
life, you ask anybody I hang out with at like conventions and shit like that, they'll all tell you I'm literally like the chillest person ever.
Yeah.
How you are in a competitive environment is not even close to how you are outside of the game. So his
Fucking
personality
trolls.
in a competitive environment has nothing to do with how I would, you know, look at him as a person. I could care less with him, like.
Okay,
what he does
so
competitively.
as a
I
player
know-
then, as a player then,
anyways,
okay.
Yes, as a player, like it's 50-50.
So
like, for instance,
you're telling me it's 50-50. You're saying.
yeah, like sometimes I don't mind playing with him when he communicates, but when he doesn't communicate, I do. I hate playing with him because I'll be playing like Train or something, and he'll just die.
Okay,
And I'll be like Bomb Train, and he won't. And I'll be like Flashed, and he'll die. And by the time I'm on Flash, somebody's already hell shooting me in the
Well,
back.
Ruru's not the
Where-
point.
you know what
Ruru's
I'm
not the
saying?
point I'm trying to make. It's not like I'm trying to just
Yeah,
bring up
then
that
what do you-
example. Like that's
Then
that's
what
that.
point are you making?
The point I'm making is that you take it too far, and this is an example of you taking it too far. And when is it time for someone to tell you, like, dude, you need to chill out. You know, you've crossed the line. Like, it's
Okay.
fucking annoying. That's my whole point. My whole point is that you need to chill out.
Okay.
This is literally the entire reason, because no one ever says shit to you Dayz. Like, tell me like one time like someone's really ever like fucking, you know, like, I don't know. I've never really seen like anyone. It's just like crazy to me that like everyone's okay with it. And to me, I don't think people like this shit. You know, no one likes seeing you on their stream when you have 5,000 viewers talking shit about them and just like fucking going in and just like raging, and you're on their team and they know you're doing it. You know, that's annoying as fuck to play with. You know, imagine like FGB's on your team, you're in the middle of a game, and he knows you're on stream trashing him right now. You know, how is he supposed to play this game and, you know, like fucking not let that affect him?
I don't know. Maybe not be a little fucking pussy and let him affect him. Like, I don't know.
There's
It
certain
wouldn't
ways.
affect me.
There's certain ways to say shit. Yeah, but you're different. There's certain ways to say shit, and that's not normal for like people to just like go there. Like, you get to the boiling point, you don't go there right away. Like, you'll get there eventually, but you're supposed to start off by like, hey, you fucked up a flash. You should know that fucking flash. You know, why did you do that? But instead, it's like, how the fuck
I
are you
usually-
salaried? How the fuck do you play for a top team? Why is this kid on my team? How am I
I've
supposed to
never
win?
said that. I've never said that.
But
Who
that's
have I said that about a top team?
I'm saying
What
as
the fuck?
I'm saying as an example. This is where you would take it. This is the limits you would go to, like even further. You know, like what I'm trying to say is you don't know your limits, and that's the problem. I mean, it's like.
I mean, so you're saying like when I get mad, I shouldn't get as mad as I do, and it affects players I'm playing with. And I completely understand that.
Yes.
I mean, and
it's
you could have
annoying.
a problem with that, but
Yeah, I
okay,
mean,
then it's annoying. But I don't think
I don't.
I don't
God.
think calling me like whatever the fuck you say on Twitter and shit like that really. Wait, one sec. I don't really think like it really matters that much what I say, you know, to you to attack me on like Twitter and things like that, right?
Well, the thing is, like,
Because isn't that kind of like the same thing?
the only reason I tweeted that
That you're
shit.
getting mad at me.
The reason I
for?
tweeted that shit is because I was annoyed from you in general, and then I see these clips of you doing the same shit to other people, and then I was just like how
The
is
same
this?
thing to other people? You mean that I did to Ruru?
Yeah, no, but this isn't like the first time you've done that shit where there's a clip of you just raging at someone. Is this the first time that's happened?
True.
And it's like, you know, I was just like, how, like, and then with your last clip, it's just like, what the fuck, you know, how do people think this is funny? That's the thing, people think it's funny, like, that you did this, and like, haha, Dayz is so funny, he's a roast god, you know? I want to suck
A
Dayz's
roast
dick.
god. I wasn't even roasting. Like to me, roasting is just I was just venting out my like frustration because
But you
that
roasted
shit
him,
isn't
didn't you,
funny.
like, go at him? You didn't bash him?
who Ruru?
Yeah, you didn't go at him?
I didn't say anything about him.
You didn't say anything about
I didn't
him.
even know what he looked like until like.
But you were
yesterday or
asking
2
what he
days ago.
looked like because you were implying that he had Down syndrome. That's why you were asking. Let me get a picture of this
Yeah,
guy.
but
This guy
I didn't
has.
even know. But I didn't even know what he looked like at the time.
It's regardless.
He could have been Minicur for all I fucking know. What the fuck? I had no fucking clue what he looked like.
I
He could've been
know,
fucking Brad Pitt.
But you were implying from.
Yeah, because he was so fucking stupid for doing what he did. I was implying that he had Down syndrome. Yes. And when I said, "Can I see a fucking picture of this guy?" I'm implying that he has Down syndrome. Because Tarik, when someone has Down syndrome, you could physically see that they have Down syndrome. Okay?
And that's my entire point. how the fuck, why the fuck would anyone go there? Why can't you just say, what the fuck, what are you doing, Ruru? What the fuck's wrong with you? Like something like that along those lines. Not even like rage at him, just just like what the fuck, dude. Why can't you do that? Why do you have to go? Why do you have to go? You haven't even like started talking to him, and you're already saying he has Down syndrome. Like,
Okay.
Why
Is
haven't
that,
you
like,
first?
such a bad thing for me to call him retarded because of what he did? He
My
was acting
point-
like a retard, so I called him retarded.
My point is that it's just not how you talk to people. I don't know. Like that's in my opinion, that's not how you talk to another person.
No?
No.
So
that's
he acts like a retard, and I call him retarded, and that's my fault. Like, I shouldn't have done that. Do you realize he wanted me to do that? That's why he did what he did. He
Okay,
was trolling
we're
me.
getting off topic because my entire like it's not just about Ruru. Like this is just like an example. This is like
Okay,
this
well,
is like
in
one
that
time it's
example,
happened.
Ruru was acting like a retard,
And
so
like
I called him retarded.
okay, all right.
And he knew he was acting like a retard.
I
Like,
mean,
you've
someone-
seen the clip. He knows he's trolling. Or
I was
whatever.
told that he actually didn't. One of my
Tarik.
I didn't watch. Did you watch this
Oh,
clip?
bro.
Did you watch this clip?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't watched
What do you
it.
mean? They're
And
all
one
in
of my
Mumble, like 6 of them.
and one of
laughing,
my-
be like, just pick him. It'll get Dayz pissed off. What do you mean?
I mean, I haven't watched the clip, but
Stop,
one of my
dude.
friends, like that's friends with him, and like they always like can hang out and shit, told me he wasn't even like trolling the pics. So I mean, I guess I have to watch
he's
it.
lying. You could
don't
literally just
know.
watch the VOD.
All right, all right. Jesus Christ, these donations. Alright, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, dude. I mean, I'm
Me either. I don't really think me calling Ruru a retard for acting
like I
retarded
said,
is
that's
that big of a
not
deal.
that's not what I'm referring
know you're
to.
talking
Like,
about
that's where this all
overall, but-
began. Yeah, I'm talking about overall.
Yeah. And I mean, I definitely, in my opinion, I'll be honest. I do it maybe like once a night. I'll actually get like raged at someone, and it's just because it's like a continuous thing that I'm laughing about. At the end of the day, I'll laugh about.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, like I said, I think you're real as fuck on your stream, and
I don't
that
think
you're
you watch. And let's be real, you don't watch my stream. You don't.
okay. I don't. Yeah.
So you don't see the 99% of the time when I'm not raging or anything like that. You only see the 1% of the time.
I have watched your
when I
stream,
hit,
though.
like, a
It's not-
boiling point.
I have watched
Come
your
on,
stream.
bro.
Not
Come on,
okay.
bro. We both know you don't watch
I've
my
watched your
stream
stream before.
that often.
Okay, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
we're
that
talking
often,
about
but
you
I've
might
watched
see
your
the
stream.
1% of the time or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally the 1%.
So what you're saying is you're
Even
joking
when I
around
play
with
with
all this
FGB
shit.
What?
Like you're saying this is like, is that what you're trying to say?
No. I'm saying you're watching like the 1% of my stream when I'm actually like raging or something like that, and you're not watching the 99% where I'm not. You know? Or like what builds up to that. Same thing with like the Ruru thing. You watch the 1%. Yeah, Jorish percentage. You watch the 1%, but you didn't understand like the context of it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
And I
but
completely understand. I take it too far. And most of the time, I fucking agree with you, dude. I don't like watching myself rage and shit because I'm like, dude, why am I so worked up for 10 minutes about this shit, you know? But at the end of the day, like, I don't know. It's just kind of how I am in those situations when I get, like, pissed off. I don't really think it makes me, like, a fucking pathetic loser or whatever. I just think it's...
I think it's just pathetic that you don't see anything wrong with it. The way you talk to other people, and you don't see a problem with it. That's like the scary thing. Like you're like
scary.
real.
Like,
No, it's not
You're
scary.
afraid, Tarik.
It's not
You're
scary,
afraid.
but it's just like,
Good.
dude, Dayz,
That's
you're
okay.
Dayz, you're fucking 26 years old, like, and you just throw these
So?
tantrums. You throw these tantrums, and you don't think there's anything like it's like okay, like for you to like act the way you do with other people.
For me,
You're-
vent basically myself and my stream over the stupid shit that happens.
you're broadcasting
know
to
why
thousands
that
of
matters.
viewers. Obviously, your chat is gonna think it's funny
Alright,
and
well,
egg it
you
on.
You know what? You could stream the way you want to, and you could stream like if you don't want to show that like emotion or you want to be completely politically correct about everything, you could do that, and I'm gonna do my shit the way I do it. You know? I'm just gonna be like how I am.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you, like, I don't know. All I'm saying is to just chill out. That's all I'm trying to say. All I'm saying is you take it too far sometimes, and that, like, I don't know. I guess I don't know if you know. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't see it. But you just go too far, and it's annoying to play with. I mean, I know this is rank S, but you want to win so bad. Maybe, you know, take a different approach, and it'll work out better for you. You could do whatever you want. Obviously, it's your fucking stream, like you said. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's your fucking decision. This fucking chat is so stupid. Holy shit, this fucking chat is retarded.
Yeah. On a side note, is ESA even working for you?